it's not, it to a degree isn't like that's how it's brought all of us together.
Yeah.
Right. But it's also the aspect of what God's doing in Nashville, right? The city that I felt like I was ran out of. When we were talking about the magazine that reached out to me through the interview, do you know where that came from?
Mm.
Oh, nice.
So we were on set of I Can Only Imagine 2, and I didn't even know my character going into the film. They just said, just show up, right, and bring some options. So I bring in my red jacket, okay, and they stopped me like, dude, we love this guy, like, and they bring me up and they say, hey, we're promoting your character. I was like, okay, and that's where I told you I was with Trace Adkins,
Yeah.
and I was a singer in this film. So we're on the red carpet, and like they gave him a camera to be the paparazzi because in this scene I'm being harassed, right?
Yeah.
And so I got to go crazy and like pull a Dennis Rodman, grab a camera, pull it down. I throat chopped one person because I asked the producer. I was like, dude, he said, Logan, just like let it fly. I was like, bro, I was like, you don't know who you're saying that to. Like,
Oh, it's gonna fly.
you unleashing it now. So I did. I grabbed it, but then I see him out of the corner of my eye, and I just point over to him with the camera, and he goes. And I was like, yeah. So then after the scene, he comes over and he's like, dude, why'd you point me? I was like, I don't know, man. You just had a camera. So I was like, here we go. So then we start connecting about my story. And then he goes, man, I need you to hear me. And he tells me about his story of sobriety and finding Christ, right? So because he stepped out, right? Because Jim Johnson is the one who got me back into film, right? A conversation, and afterwards, you're talking about these moments of like they happen. And then when you get to connect with people after, we know our side of what was leading up to that moment.
Yeah.
And then you hear the other side.
Right.
So with Jim, when he was telling me, like, I was like, dude, we'd met one time. Why did you reach out to me on Facebook to ask me to be in this film? And he's like, dude, for 3 days, I couldn't shake it. Like God was just saying, message Logan.